So I didn't even have time to do the March full energy forecast yet. Didn't even have time to get round to that. And we're already in today, that is opening up, is the blood moon. It sounds quite doom and gloom, but it's not all that. And that's what I'm going to mention inside this video. There's actually some plus points about this that can actually help better your life and help you navigate towards your manifestation, but not in the next 72 hours. And this is what I'm going to explain in this video, because today we have the blood moon lunar eclipse that is happening right now. It's opening up. And there are 5 things that you need to know. So please get your pens ready, get your pads ready, and we're going to dive deep into it. Everyone who's tuned in, let us know inside the chat where you guys are tuned in from. That's always nice to know. Angelina, hey, and Kiosha, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome everybody who's tuned in. Make sure to get your pen and pad ready. I'm going to cover the 5 things you need to know about today, the lunar eclipse, and it's the blood moon, and it's in Mercury retrograde, and it's Pisces season. So there's quite a lot going on right now, and we're going to cover it right now. I see people friends from India, friend from Kenya, Caribou, Mauritius, hello, Northern Italy, hello, Germany, Hamburg, hello, hello, welcome, welcome from New York, Stephanie. Okay, welcome. Okay, so the first thing we need to know is that what is the lunar eclipse? So we need to understand that the first thing, Earth comes directly in between the sun and the moon. Now, what does the sun and moon do to our energies usually? Well, the sun is this fiery energy and the moon is usually this calm energy. And these two are our 2 channels. So what is going to happen today? Highly likely, you're going to feel off balance. Okay, let me know if any of you are feeling a little bit like that right now. You're neither here, neither there. You don't know you want to do this or you want to do that instead. You're a little bit indecisive today. You don't feel so grounded. If you're feeling any of these energies, let us know inside the chat so that other people can relate to it too. And that's very normal, is because sun and moon channels is in charge of getting us balanced with that active, fiery energy to make us take action, at the same time being calm and peaceful. Now, when that is being covered up, because planet Earth is in between those 2, it's casting a shadow, it's casting that kind of darkness, right? And so what type of thing will really help? I'm going to give you guys a breath work right now. You guys can follow along. I'm just going to take a few seconds just to show you guys it. So use this thumb and this finger. It's the left-right nostril breathing. You'll immediately do this for 5 minutes. Every time you feel a little bit off balance today, and you'll immediately feel grounded. You'll immediately get clarity again, and you'll immediately get back on track no matter what stress you are feeling right now. Okay? So how does it work? This thumb, this finger, we close off the right side. We breathe in for 4. Then we hold the breath. We hold for 12. We open the other side and we breathe out for 8. Breathe in for 4. Hold for 12. Out for 8. So you do alternate nostril breathing. This left-right nostril breathing, because the left side is related to the moon and the right side is related to the sun, it's going to activate both energies, and we're going to come to our balance once again. Okay, just to repeat, it's 4 on the inhale, hold for 12, and out for 8. And we do alternate breathing, and we keep switching between the 2. Do that for 5-10 minutes every time today or the next couple of days where you feel a little bit off, you feel a little bit less grounded. What you're going to find is you're going to find instant grounding, and you're going to be able to de-stress and feel balanced once again. So that's the first thing, and that's the thing that you can do to be able to help you balance your energies. Okay, now moving on to the second thing. This is completely different to a full moon energy, by the way. And what is the difference? First of all, the difference is full moon energy usually gives us emotions, right? We always say when emotions is high, intelligence is low. We all get all emotional when it comes to full moon. This time, yes, there's maybe some emotions in play, but the eclipse is all about a big reveal. Now, what is this big reveal? There's going to be some hard truths that many of you will face either today or the next couple of days. So what are these hard truths? Well, it could be something that you never knew of before, maybe to do with relationship. maybe to do with work, maybe to do with betrayal, maybe to do with anything that's been happening in your life. Like you've been questioning it, or maybe some things you haven't been questioning at all. And suddenly you're in for a surprise. I don't want to say a nasty surprise. I want to say a surprise. And it's going to shock you a little. By the way, if anybody's had that already in the last 24 hours, let us know inside the chat that some truth has been revealed to you, a truth about a certain person that you trusted, a truth about somebody at work, a truth about something, right? Just suddenly reveals, and it kind of shocked you a little bit. It threw you off a little bit. This is what the eclipse does. It allows the truth come out. Now you're probably thinking, warning, dun, dun, dun. Well, that means it's all bad. Not really, because the big reveal is for transformation. The big reveal when it comes to eclipse is for revelation. It's for a huge shift to happen in your life. You're supposed to know the truth. When you suddenly get that news, right? Someone just said something horrible just happened. So when you just get these truths, they come out, obviously it's going to shock you at first, it's going to throw you off a little bit, but understand that it's the universe's way of throwing you off that path that you thought was the right path, and then throwing you to navigate through a new path, which is actually the better path for you. That's why we always say a challenge is always a blessing in disguise, but we don't always recognize it when it's happening. We always connect the dots looking backwards after it's happened, and then realize, oh my God, if that shocking thing did not happen, imagine that, I would still be stuck in that situation right now. You will only find it later. So now it's very important for everybody to have trust and faith. Okay, something, yes, has been revealed to me about a person who used to be a friend. There you go, right? So these things will be happening over the next couple of days, and just have trust and faith that the universe is guiding you, even at times when you feel like, oh, I'm hurt, or this shouldn't be happening right now. It's for you, okay? Now, moving on to the third thing we need to know. This time, this particular blood moon in with lunar eclipse is happening in Mercury retrograde. So we're going to find that a lot of things from the past, maybe from an ex or from an ex-boss, or something that's happened a long time ago, something that you thought was hidden away right now, those dark truths, those dark traumas, those shadows that you've been shying away from because you haven't had the courage to face it head on, it just suddenly comes back into the mix, right? Again, we got the next 72 hours where we're going to get this theme that's happening right now. And let us know inside chat if that has happened already for you, which is a blast from the past. Someone from the past suddenly messages you out of the blue, right? Some truth from the past suddenly gets revealed again. And you're like, oh my God, I thought I got rid of that, right? The reason why it's coming out is most likely because you didn't cut the cord. It's because you didn't cleanse. It's because you didn't clear, right? How many of you can actually put your hand up to say, yeah, that's me? Meaning that you just try to ignore it, try to look the other way, try to keep moving forward, and then leave the past behind. Although every so often you get that lingering thought, which is like, I'm still here. This still happened. Don't think nobody knew. Right? And then suddenly what happens is during this particular lunar eclipse, boom, it comes back up and you're like, oh no, I thought I got rid of it, right? The reason why it's coming up, right? Something from 4 years ago, someone just texted now, oh my God, there you go, right, Rita? So these things will be happening, and it's going to happen continuously over the next 72 hours. That's why I highly recommend you guys, if you can save this video, come back and report your findings, because then I can also see what you guys are navigating through, so I can create separate videos to be able to help you guys navigate best through these situations, okay? Now, so we're going to get these past shadows and traumas that will come up. Now, what do we need to do? We need to deal with it. Face it head on. Think, how do I cut the cord and get rid of it once and for all? How do I face it head on? How do I come to that truth? How do I reveal it to the world without being fearful and knowing that's my past and it's okay? A big download that I'm receiving for everybody is give yourself permission to make mistakes. We are all human. It's okay to be wrong at times. It's okay to have done something wrong. That's fine, because we are no longer there. We are now here, right? Putting our hands up, taking responsibility, right? And acknowledging, yes, but I'm a different person now. Okay, that's very important for us to do during this time. And now, moving on to the fourth thing is to understand that this rare total eclipse that is happening right now, okay, is the last blood moon till late 2028. So now what does that mean? It means that everything that's going to happen, or what you do, what actions you take over the next 72 hours is going to be the seed that shapes the next nearly 3 years of your life. So again, I'm just going to revert back to what we said before. If you don't want to be constantly haunted by those things that happened in the past, then these 72 hours, you've got to face it head on, you've got to deal with it. Right? It's time to work with those shadows. So we want to get our intentions right for this particular time. Moving on to the fifth thing we need to know, okay, is that our intuition is likely to heighten during this time. We're going to receive more downloads. We're going to be more intuitive. So number one, to trust your intuition, right? But here's a big but, okay? Not for manifestation right now. What does that mean? Over the next 72 hours, I don't want you to focus on manifesting your dreams and manifesting your goals, right? That doesn't mean stop taking action. Obviously, you can still take your actions, but don't have all your focus on this is what I want to manifest, this is what I want to manifest, because the dark energies are at play right now, and there's a lot of imbalance in the mix. So there's that collective energy is a bit of chaos right now. And if you are going through that manifestation process of doing your usual rituals over the next 3 days, it's not going to be that efficient. So when do we get back on track? I'm going to mark down for everybody the 6th of March. Everybody mark that date down. 6, 7, 8, 9. These 4 days are amazing when it comes to manifestation, right? I don't know if you guys have done it yet, but I'm running a 5-day manifestation challenge. I haven't run it for actually a few years myself, but I'm going to be running it live starting tomorrow. So if you guys haven't got your free space for it right now, the first link inside the description, I highly recommend, especially while all this is happening, get your space right now. Click on the first link inside the description and enroll. It's free for you to join, right? But I do highly recommend, if you can, upgrade to the VIP experience, because for the VIP experience, it's only $27, but you get to be in the VIP room and you get to ask questions. We get to connect, and you'll be on the big board on the back, so I can actually connect with you guys and meet you guys. And at the same time, you get recordings of the 5-day training as well. So you get lifetime access to that. And all of that is only $27. So I highly recommend. Yes, you can enroll for free, all of you. But if you really want the VIP experience, then upgrade, because it's only $27. This is for the sake of a meal that could potentially change your life around, right? So that's my recommendation for everybody. And mark down the dates. We ran it on these dates is because during the 5-day manifestation challenge, what I'm going to do with you guys is, number one, we're going to go through the whole 5-part manifestation blueprint so you guys understand it. The second thing we're going to do, we're going to work on cleansing and clearing your energies, which is extremely important, especially those of you who were just asking before, how do I cut the cords? How do I get rid of those past traumas? How do I get rid of these subconscious disbeliefs or unbelief or negative beliefs, right? Any fears, how do I get rid of it? So we're going to be working on that together. And the next thing is, on the 6th, we're going to be setting intentions together. It's going to be huge, huge, huge day, because leading 6, 7, 8 is 6, 7, 8, 9 is 4 days there. It's going to be big manifestation portal. Okay, so we've purposely ran it in there. It's a big opportunity, especially with this happening right now. Okay, now, so just to get back to the 5th point is, intuition will heighten. Receive the downloads by all means. Receive these answers to get the clarity, to get the truths. However, don't focus on, over the next 3 days, manifesting your soulmate, manifesting money, manifesting what? Just give a 3-day break. Take some self-care time, self-pampering, take some time out, look after yourself, give yourself some self-love, do some meditation, breath work, the left-right nostril breathing I mentioned at the beginning, okay? Do that, and it's going to help you navigate through this particular blood moon lunar eclipse. That is everything that I want to share today. So if you guys found any use of this, please do hit the thumbs up, hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Comment below, let us know where you guys are tuning from and any questions you guys may have. And finally, if you're new to this channel and you haven't already, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it. That's a bell sign, by the way, because this year we're back to daily videos to hold you accountable to make it your best year yet. But for now, guys, we are signing out. Gavin from the tune. Namaste, Namo Himalaya. See you guys next time.